How we doing? So we're going over the Archers Redwoods playoff game. So first round, Redwoods had needed to win by more than 7 against the Chrome to make it in, because they started to suck ass towards the end of the season. So this is the first game, and it starts off with a pretty good first quarter for the Archers. There was a cross crease feed that was outstanding by Tom Schreiber to Will Manny. Um, Skips don't happen very often in this league because it's so tight and compressed and everything's trying to move fast. But this feed was ridiculous. Like through two bodies, pretty much through the center of the crease where there were two guys standing, through both of them and over. I don't even know how he saw that. It was pretty ridiculous. It was one of those. That's why I like to compare the basketball to lacrosse. Like those type of passes are just phenomenal. So once it's 2-0, then they have Timmy Troutner make a ridiculous save of another great Tom Schreiber pass right down to his LSM, and then LSM tries to stuff a 5-hole. Troutner does a ridiculous job of just coming down, getting that, and he even pushes offense in transition, throws it to Garrett Epple, who I forget the Archer's goalie's name, but he makes a ridiculous kick save, and that would have been crazy if he had hit that because that would have been 2-2. But instead, the Redwoods got like no offense going, just super stagnant. And on the defensive side, it's really interesting that you could hear so well on the field because it really does. Because you could hear Landis, you could see. I mean, Perkovic gets just ridiculously beat, and then you can hear Landis tell him like mark up, and then when whoever had the ball and they were cutting. Um, Back right or back left, and he started coming in. You could hear Tim Troutner be like, Landis, Landis, Landis. And then Landis was like, I'm going to go, I'm going to go. And someone was like, oh, I got you covered. And then someone was like, I got Lane. And then it's just like the entire, you could hear the whole orchestra going, which I thought was just an interesting tidbit. But, yeah, Tim Troutner makes two great saves. And then, eventually Marcus Holman, I didn't even know that he was a regular season leader in goals, but that makes sense if you've got a fucking cannon and you've got Tom Schreiber on your team. Like no wonder you're gonna do fucking works. But it started off 3-0, or that's where that was going at that point. Next, the Redwoods come in and they score back-to-back goals to close out the the um the first quarter. But this is when shit gets fucking real. And Tim Troutner throws it down with a little bit of time left, and then fuck, I forgot the goalie's name. I was just looking at it too. But he chucks it down to Tom Schreiber midfield, and Garrett Epple just fucking comes in hot. And I mean, Garrett Epple's a thick man. Pause. But but Tom Schreiber gets fucking knocked. And I think what happened was his shoulder was dislocated or something like that. But from that point on, I don't think he doesn't return. He can't play for next week, and they saw him at Championship Day weekend with the fucking sling on. And yeah, that shit was, but it was from my first look at it, looked like a clean hit. Um, I'll take another look at it right now, and we'll just run through it one more time. But to me, it seemed not half bad. But this is the shit I want to do. Fucking evaluate that stuff. But let's see if I can get a nice replay. Oh shit, he's like, yeah, he looks kind of fucked up right now. Runs to the back. Oh man, we can't get a fucking replay. Hold on, I'll get one. I'll get the fucking replay. Oh yeah, that's Ben Kavanaugh move. All right, cool. All right, so 12 seconds, 11.2 seconds left. Tim Troutner picks up the ball and just fucking chucks it. But it gets down there in like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. So there's 5.5 seconds left. Goddamn. And then Garrett Epple, yeah, no, it's just to the shoulder. Like he takes it to the body. It's not like it's towards the head or anything. I mean, obviously because it is fucking shoulder, but it was clean. Like he just fucking went to go tee him up. But sucks that it happened that way. Uh, but those are, I mean, fuck, man, that just sucks. And then goals kind of go back and forth for, oh my god. And then goals kind of go back and forth for a little bit. And we hit halftime at 6-6. Jules Henningberg had a couple nice goals. Um, what was his name? Courier? against Matt Landis. He fucking bullied Matt Landis on that one. That was ridiculous. But also no one slid, so that was a big problem. I wouldn't say anything remarkable really in the second half. But a couple good plays. I mean, in the first half, besides obviously, I mean, in the second quarter. Um, the second quarter was all right. Really nice saves by Tim Troutner, like as always. But sorry if I'm kind of riding the Redwoods right now, but that's my fucking team. Once the second half starts, though, it just gets unreal. It starts off with I think a Redwoods goal, they tie it, and then because Ryder Garnsey's a fucking beast, and then Will Manny continues to have a great day, and then Greg Relian comes storming down the fucking field, cops another goal. So now at this point, the first half was what, like 6-5. I mean, fairly low scoring, and then this is just like they were like, all right, fuck that shit, like we're just gonna go back and forth, and I was not what you probably expected off of this game, because a stat by Brendan Burke, the homie, he said that both teams are first and second half defense goal in a goal perspective. So that shit was fucking wild. Rewatching it now, I definitely have a much uh, a greater appreciation for Ryder Garnsey. Um, I had forgotten that Jules Heningberg had gotten hurt the game before the playoff game, and Ryder Garnsey really stepped his shit up. I remember he stepped his shit up in like that final game because they lost him in the fucking first quarter, and then Ryder Garnsey has just been picking up his shit, and from that point on, I feel like that's what I remember now. Like that's what kind of changed because he started playing from X a little bit more often, um, which I feel like kind of opened up the things that he could do. It was a little bit easier to feed from back there because you're looking at everyone, and then he could interchange with fucking Heningberg too. So that was a big difference. And then right now, I mean, he's such a shifty kid. And then obviously Sergio Perkovic finally turning on at the end of the season. I feel like everyone really just started actually playing better on offense. Still, like on first turnovers, where you're like, "Fuck, man! Like, what are you doing?" But I mean, defense is stellar as always. Like those guys are a bunch of fucking tanks, man. They ain't fucking around. But actually, the Redwoods yesterday. Speaking of which, I had drafted a um a face-off guy, Greg something with a P. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. I'm not gonna butcher it. But yeah, let's hope that he does well because I don't think we have Grellin anymore. But we'll figure it out. Wow, that was I'm watching the game right now. That was a terrible hold. Oh my god, by Harbison, and then fucking they send it right down to fuck. I want to say Tyler Epp, but that's an actor. But they sent it right down to him. Or maybe it was Holman. I don't fucking know. But that was a horrible hold. And also shout out to what's his name? I'm only at the second half so far. The third quarter so far. In case you're wondering now if I was going through this by memory or not, I definitely can't do that. Just not analyzing it. But fuck man, what's his name? I'm so bad with the names, man. That's the only thing that I really suck at. McIntosh, man. Who actually got drafted to the Water Dogs. Um, See, I'm not that bad. He had he had a hat trick in the first half, man. Guy had like 3 goals the whole fucking season. That man's coming through like a fucking tank right now. Gang, gang. So at 9-9. Now Brent Adam comes in, joins the gang. They hit. That was their second 2-pointer of the game. You had Perkovic and then you had Brent Adams, and that was the most that they had scored 2-pointer wise the entire season. I mean, they were just fucking trash, and then fucking what's his name Ratliff answers, and he's very good in transition. That guy really can distribute the ball. He kind of knows offense pretty well, or at least it looks like it. He can kind of find some pockets where he can either sling one or he can actually make a pretty decent shot. He looks creative and he's pretty shifty with the ball. So I mean, I was actually pretty impressed by him so far. That's some of the best ball movement I've seen all fucking year by the Redwoods, coming in right after some nice transition work. I mean, all the way around the field, and then finishing with down low with Westberg, who is also, I want to say now that he's a water dog, but I'm not entirely sure on that. But I would probably bet some money that he's a water dog right now. So good for him though. I mean, he didn't really get as much shine as he could have on the Redwoods, but hopefully he does well in the fucking water dogs, man. Actually, that motherfucker got back-to-back goals right there. Gregorian right to Westberg to the back of the net, baby, gang gang. Damn, bro. Hold on for a second. Westberg with the fucking third goal in like 2.5 minutes. That was crazy. As the fucking game was expiring, Tim Troutner makes a fucking great save. It was whatever save actually. It wasn't fucking phenomenal. But Ryder Garnsey comes down, quick feed to fucking Westberg, quick sticks into the back of the net to finish out the third. Fuck man, 14-11 right now. Redwoods baby, gang gang. Wow, man, and then even watching from, I mean, I watched championship game. I had watched the semifinal game against Whipsnakes and Chaos. But even in this game, I mean, Ryder Garnsey, and then the fucking last game, Brendenberg said he had 7 goals, and we needed that fucking 7 more points, 7 more goals than the other team to get in, and because our plus minus, and he's getting like every ground ball, every hustle play. He's fucking out here grinding, man. I want a fucking Ryder Garnsey fucking jersey, man. That's my fucking homie right there. And then this one, probably my goal of the year, fucking John Sexton coming through with a fucking comes around, fucking drags around the Archer defenseman or fucking whoever the fuck. I think it was a midi. Right after a fucking great Troutner save, fucking Apple completely misses his hit, but it was a nice dodge nonetheless. Oh yeah, fucking, and then John Sexton in transition comes down, fucking just dukes down and around one of the. Actually, I'm not sure if it was a defense or a mid. He gets laid out in the midst of it though, but fucking bounce shot up into the fucking toy department yard. That shit was fucking nice, goddamn. But sick game so far. I mean, and everything that we probably wouldn't have thought to see from these two teams, especially Redwoods actually hitting 2 pointers. I mean, them working in transition. Yeah, no fucking duh. Um, Giving up 11 goals though. Apparently, their last game was 8-9, and that was like the highest the fucking shit has ever been. So, or the highest scoring that they ever had. So, and that's not even that much. They almost had that at halftime. But and that didn't even feel like that much. But Will Manny having fucking day. Sucks that fucking Tom Schreiber's out throughout this entire thing. But oof, my God, who was that? That was Ep to who? To who? To fucking Will Manny. Oh no, I'm sorry, to Marcus Holman. God damn, bro. This man has a rocket. Yeah, he comes down with the fake, and then oh my God, just so quick, just right in the fucking soft spot. Eddie Glazner was going, and I don't know who that was, but they were late to the two. Shit, man. Can't do that to fucking Marcus Holman, man. He'll put that shit in the back of the net. Shit, I didn't even know, but I'm saying Ep is Ipe. I'm saying Ipe is Ep. So Ep is Ipe, Ipe is Ep. Yeah, so probably a anterior dislocation off of Tom Schreiber. I'm guessing that he kind of caught more like his lower humerus, mid humerus, and kind of pulled it back, and then that made the head of the humerus slide forward, probably resulted in a slap lesion. Probably subluxation. Who knows though? I didn't really get to see the hit or the afterwards thing itself. And now one of the Archers defensemen is getting stretched off, which fucking sucks. Um, they just showed a replay. I didn't really get to see what it looked like though. Let me go back just a little and let it play out. So injuries were definitely the cause of this game. I know that the Redwoods win. I remember, I think it comes down, I don't know if it went into overtime or if it was a 16-15 victory. I remember it being close. But, I mean, I was going to start off with a couple of MVPs. So far, at least. Let's just do so far. Because I just want to see. Yeah, oh, right, man. Fucking, this guy came into, Eddie Glazner, and it wasn't even like it was his fault. He just fucking came over, was talking shit, and then just fucking dropped. Hold on, let me check this out one more time. Because he just came in. Yeah, man, and he just fucking drops. And Eddie Glazner is literally like, bro, like, I didn't do anything. Like, what is going on? Damn, that kind of sucks. I don't even remember what happened to this guy. I don't remember if he's alright or not. Hopefully he is shit. So yeah, fuck, man. So they're stretching him off. You always hate to fucking see this shit. So apparently I'm fucking retarded and I don't know the score of this game because I actually ended up 16 to 12 Redwoods. Um, Sucked that that happened at the very end of the game. I don't really understand why or how that happened, but it looked fucking weird. Um, Still don't know if he's okay. Didn't even look it up. Probably won't if you really want to find out. Cause I don't even know the guy's name. I forgot the fucking name. You already know. I already forgot the fucking name. But yeah, Schreiber got hurt. This guy got hurt. Not a great day for the Archers. Good day by the Redwoods on the other hand. Um, MVP of this game, I would have to say, is Garrett Apple. Unfortunately, the injury to Tom Schreiber happened off of one of his hits. Not to say that that was a good thing that happened, but he did come through. That was a powerful moment in the game. He had a couple other moments where he almost laid some fucking dude out, and he had a couple good D plays. I mean, Tim Troutner is really the MVP of like their team, if not Ryder Garnsey. So besides, I guess if I had to give the game ball to anyone, I'd probably end up giving it to fucking Tim Troutner. Or actually, no, probably Ryder Garnsey. I think he had like 6 points this game or 5 points this game. I mean, he fucking killed it. All right, if I gotta give the game ball to someone, let's look at it this way. If I had to give the game ball to somebody, I'm giving it to Ryder Garnsey. He played his fucking ass off today. Tim Troutner's the man too, though. I think he had like a above 500 save percentage, so shout out to him. But fuck, man. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm not watching. I don't even know what the fuck to do with my life at this point, man. Like, I don't even know. Do I fucking start going outside again? Do I just keep recording podcasts? I got nothing to do with my life. It's not like I can get a real job just yet because of this fucking coronavirus. Fuck you, China, you goddamn sons of bitches. But this, what the fuck is this? Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer. I'm on episode 3, I think. 4, episode 4. It's alright. It's coming through. I can't wait for it to actually get good. Because the animation is interesting, especially in the intro. But I haven't seen anything that cool yet. So we're working on it. But that's about it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you fucking liked it, fuck yeah. If you didn't, go fuck yourself. Gang gang.